Yeah, you just did it because you didn't want to disappoint that person.
Yeah.
But
Fuck. That just, wow, that was eye-opening, man. Wow, that just blew my mind. But I don't know. To me, like, when you see stuff like that, it's always good to help people.
Yeah.
Like, no matter who it is, like.
Plus, it puts things into perspective. Like, sometimes I think we get caught up a lot in, like, oh, I need more of this, more of that. And you compare yourself to people that are a few steps ahead of you. And you forget that there's also people that are, like, a few steps behind you that are trying to get where you are. And, like, it just puts it all into perspective.
Because, like, with, like, to me, like, we're in, like, a good position. But right now, we're, like, we could be here. But then, like, think about where we were before.
That's it, like,
it's tough to see it. Because once you leave that, kind of don't go back to it.
Exactly, yeah.
Because you're pushing forward. But the fact that, like, he's like that, man, like, that hit home, man. That was, like...
Yeah.
That really hit home for me, man.
Yeah. Like, when you think about it, we are in, like, the top 1% when you look at it worldwide, financially.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, like...
Fuck.
No, it's true, isn't it? Like, that's what I mean. Like, and there's so many people that, like...
Oh, we're going... Oh,
this is so...
I was waiting
that's
for
like a cultural difference where we don't really...
Yeah, because I was, like, there.
Oh, man.
But, yeah, so... Okay, I remember, like, yesterday when you talked about, like, the moments where you have to be, like... You have to eat shit.
Yeah.
By yourself.
Yeah.
For that way you can eat caviar with friends. Isn't that? I feel like that's a quote somewhere.
Yeah, I've heard
Gary
Vee
by yourself.
say
that. Yeah.
Okay. I was true. Like, I think, like, a lot of people, like, when they get that little bit of success, they want to show it off right away. Like we all know certain individuals on, like, Instagram and YouTube and all like that you know, like, that want to show it off, or, like, they portray this, like, big successful person, when, like, I think the people that actually will have, like, long-term success are, like, putting it back into the business, you know, they're investing in themselves. Like the conversation we had, like, a few days ago about, like, instead of taking money out for yourself, just not earn anything and just put it all back into the business, invest in good people, invest in better quality, invest in yourself.
Everything,
you know? Yeah, like...
Well, like, I even said, like, I put myself in debt.
Yeah.
So that way every dollar stays in the business, just to, like, live.
Yeah.
And then, like, it's willing to do it because, like, $1 to myself equals $1.
Yeah.
But $1 in the business could equal $1,000.
That's
hopefully.
it.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good little analogy, that.
But no, it's true. I lost my train of thought there, but, like, when you actually think about it that way, like, you actually have to do that, and, like, you have to, like, oh, I got my money here, I'm on, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But we could afford, like, a nicer place, like, when you think about it.
Yeah, but purposely.
And, like, Mayfair, like, like a nice area, now where we are. But, like, we're, like, doing what we have to do, you know?
Yeah, that's it, because every penny we spend on, like, you know, like, fancy stuff is a penny we can, like, penny less that we can put back into the business or back into ourselves.
100%. And, like, you actually think, like, dollars in versus dollars out, like, what's, like, a night out? Like, last night we didn't go clubbing or anything, we went to a pub.
Yeah,
like, we could have went out and, like, spent, like, good money, because we could afford to be like, yeah, like, we want a booth, we want a bottle, we want to party it up, but then that's one night, the money's gone, and you don't see
like,
it back.
There's no return on investment.
Yeah. Do you want your coffee?
My coffee? No, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I already drank mine anyway.
Yeah.
But even in terms, like, not even, like, put on, like, financially, but also, like, time-wise, I think that a lot of people want success, but they're not willing to actually say no to, like, parties, or say no to, you know, certain events, or say no to friends. You know, like what we were talking about, like the actual dark years leading up to success. Like, you do need to put in the work, you do need to say no, you do need to be willing to be on your own and misunderstood for a certain period of time. And then over time, like, your friends and family will understand, but you do need to go through a period where you're misunderstood and you're just on your own, like, working and trying to, you know, make something of it. Yeah.
I like how you said years, not
dark days,
like dark
months,
years, because like, of course, like, the beginning, like, darker, you'll see more light as you go, but, like, for the next, like I'm not even worrying about, like, I'm gonna be selfish for 5 years, like, not even interested in, like, building, like, my life with other people or anything, except for maintaining, building relationships, but only relationships that are, like,
that's it,
good for me. Like, people always like, oh, like, you only do it for someone else. It's like, no, like, I'm doing it for myself. When I benefit myself, I can build better relationships with those people.
I completely understand. Yeah.
But it's dark years, man. Like, it's gonna be a bit, and, like,
that's, like, even though we've already, like, you not necessarily success, but like the ball's rolling for both of us.
Yeah, like
But
we're good.
We're
like,
still in the dark years. Like, you know, no private jets, no fancy yachts, no, you know, like penthouse suites and all that. Like this is, we are still, but that's fine. Like we don't need that. I don't want that.
Yeah.
I want to actually put in the work, lay down the foundation, and you know, later on, that is when you can start enjoying yourself more. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know where it's, someone on YouTube must have said it one time, like, the parties get better as you get richer. And every single time an event comes up, I always think about, like, yeah, I can like let myself go now, or I can like put in the work and then, you know, wait for a better party.
Till you host the party. You
know what I mean? Yeah, till you host
like,
it, yeah.
That's the way, like, do you want to like go party at your dirty nightclub, like your local nightclub, or do you want to go to one where like you know the business owner and then you go in there and then you get VIP booth? Yeah. And I get, and like there's a time and place, because like I get like there's a time to spend money on your own. Like I bought, like, went on this trip, it would be better to keep this, but like this is like I get my money out of this, because like just talking
it's relationship building as well, and like this in the long run, like there won't be a direct return on investment, but you never know, like the relationships you build, the network. You know what I mean, like
it's not direct, but I'm already richer.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like both, like mentally, like with physical money, like everything, like it's all out there.
Exactly.
Like
Plus the fact that we can still work while we're here.
Yeah.
Like we're not as productive, but
we're still doing stuff.
That's it. Yeah. Like.
But our kind of work is this, because like at home, I'm like doing the computer stuff, but like I'm not like having like real conversation. Like we talked about that yesterday, like walking, like talking to like the random people in the group. Like I had intense conversations with them. I was like, bro, I met you like an hour ago.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's also because like we're all going the same direction.
Yeah.
Like, I think like one of the guys from the group yesterday also said like the people around me aren't like doing this, so it's hard to find someone to talk to about it.
Yeah, that was Steven, right?
Yeah, and like obviously with the internet now, it's so much easier to find people that are actually, you know, in going the same way.
Just have to do it.
But I understand that it can be difficult if like all your friends are going one way and you want to go the other. Like it's hard to make that decision, especially at a young age.
Yeah, well, because like because I'm like 19 now. I think I'm more mature than 19. Like I think I'm like I'm a lot more mature than a lot of other people. But like looking at like the younger generation, like 16, like kudos to them. Like when I was 16, I used to own a business and I sold it because I wanted to hang out with friends.
Yeah.
Like, because I was in that mindset, I was like, I'm 16, like, but the fact that they're like 16 and they're late nights, like till 2 a.m, working, getting up at 6, going to school, working, well, let's go. I'm like,
it's inspiring as well.
Like they're in the dark years now, so when they turn 20, they're gonna be balling. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like it's
exactly.
Cool.
Like some of the goals they've got as well. Like when some of them say like they're 16 years old and say like, I want to earn 100k this year,
and they will too. That's
it. Like, but when I was 16, I didn't even think about it. You know what I mean? No, I played video games and
man. Like I
watched series on the computer, like and just chilled all day.
No, but they're like it proves to show like the dark years. If you're willing to do it, it's gonna help you long term. If you want the short term success, like
that's it.
If you work for a couple months, blow it all, and then what?
Exactly. You know? Yeah.
No, and I think everyone needs to actually like eat shit, be in the dirt, whatever you want to call it. Like say no to people. Don't zone yourself into a room and not talk to anyone. I did that for a bit.
Yeah.
Know when to say no. Know when to say yes.
Exactly. Yeah.
If you want to chill with your friends, do it. But if they're trying to go out party for a weekend or something, you have to think like, is it worth it, or can you be like, oh, I'll catch you guys next time?
Exactly. And even business wise, like once you do get the ball rolling, opportunities are going to come your way. You know, like there's going to be like little random side projects. People see like you're doing well and you want, you know, your thoughts or you want your work on like projects.
Yeah.
And I think that even projects that will earn you money, sometimes you will have to say no to. Because in the long run, it might not be as beneficial as you think.
You always have to think like whether or not you lay out your goals or not. You have to think like what's better. Because like short-term success on this, probably quote on this, but short-term success never lasts.
Exactly, yeah.
Short-term for
and I think that, like, I have no idea who said, but if you don't think to yourself when you hear the idea, like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, I want to do this, then don't do it and just work on your business.
Fuck, that's true.
It is,
and now that I think about it, there's been times where like I didn't say fuck yes, I want to do it, and then you kind of look back after and you're like,
you just did it because you didn't want to disappoint that person.
Yeah. Fuck. That just, wow, that was eye-opening, man. Wow, that just blew my mind. No, but that's true. You just gotta fucking do it.
Yeah, man.
Peace out.